Hickory Creek. My name is Allison.
And I'm Jenna, and this is Tiger TV.
Let's start off this episode with our first segment, Week in Review.
Last week was Red Ribbon Week, and it was such a success.
I agree. Not only was it super fun to dress up, but we learned a lot and were able to come together as a school to stand up for being drug and bully free. Check out some of these pictures of people who dressed up.
Thank you to all who helped make this week such a great experience. On Friday the 20th, NJHS had a membership meeting, and they wrote cards to veterans who served.
How kind! I'm sure the veterans will appreciate those letters. As Veterans Day approaches, make sure to thank a veteran for their service.
The Student Council had another meeting on Tuesday. They are still preparing to bring our school some fun.
I wonder what they will do.
Yeah, same.
On Thursday, Officer Riff had a student run hide fight training in PE classes.
Officer Riff does it again.
Officer Riff!
Thank you, Officer Riff, for helping us be prepared and being there for us.
On Friday, we were supposed to have an assembly where we were going to hear a motivational guest speaker named Terrence Talley.
Unfortunately, he was unable to make it. But wait, there's good news! The administration was able to reschedule his talk for tomorrow.
Oh, good! Mr. Talley believes that what happens today affects us tomorrow. So when we do get to hear him talk, I'm sure it will be a positive experience and motivate us to make positive life choices.
Well, that does give us something to look forward to. Our orchestra and band students have been working hard. In fact, a few students tried out for an advanced orchestra called ILMEA. ILMEA stands for Illinois Music Education Association. And this weekend, on Saturday, they will perform their pieces.
Congratulations to everyone who tried out.
Hey, didn't you make it?
I did!
Congratulations!
Thanks! Alright, switching gears, it is time for the Music Spotlight. Each week, we like to spotlight one of our music groups or an individual that has a musical talent that they would like to share. This week, we are spotlighting our HCMS Varsity Chorus.
Our sixth graders are working really hard.
I'm impressed.
Who's ready for a joke?
Me.
This week's joke was brought to you by Mrs. LeGrand.
Let's hear it, Mrs. LeGrand.
Hey Hickory Creek, I'm Mrs. LeGrand, and this is your joke of the week. What kind of ghost has the best hearing? The eeriest.
That was so spooktacular.
Very funny.
It's time for something random.
It's time for a random fact with a human. This week's random fact is from Carter. Let's hear it.
Random facts with humans.
Did you guys know that the average yearly shark bites is 10 times less than the amount of people bitten by other people in New York yearly?
Random facts with humans.
Whoa, is that actually true?
I don't know, but if so, that's wild.
This week we have something different. Instead of a teacher feature, we are doing a student feature.
This week's student feature will be about Mathletes. Mathletes will be starting up, and if you are interested in joining Mathletes, here are some information about the club.
Hey HCMS, I'm Devin.
And I'm Adrian, and we're here to tell you a little bit about the HCMS Mathletes team.
We're super excited to announce the 2023-24 season of Mathletes that will begin in early November.
Yes! For those of you who are not familiar with Mathletes, it's an after-school activity that gives students who enjoy doing math an opportunity to compete against other schools.
That's right, there will be in-person competitions or mail-in contests.
If you join Mathletes, there aren't many requirements.
Basically, all you have to do is to be part of the team is attend practices from 2:30 till 3:30 and use that time to prepare for contests.
During practices, we work individually and get with other people to get faster and more accurate at solving math problems.
We're always trying to learn new concepts that aren't usually taught in a regular math class.
It is a lot of fun to meet and learn with people who are as enthusiastic about math as we are.
Yeah, there will be an informational meeting on Monday, November 6th, if you are interested in joining.
After school, go to the cafeteria where Mrs. Jaglinski, the 6th grade coach, and Mrs. Rudovic, the 7th and 8th grade coach, will pick you up from there.
If you are unable to attend the informational meeting but would love to join this awesome team, please contact one of the coaches.
Hope to see you there, Tigers.
Thanks for that. Anybody interested in joining Mathletes, you totally should.
This is the perfect opportunity to live up to your full potential.
Well, I think this would be a great time for our sports segment, Tiger Sports. Let's head to the sports desk with Delapo. Take it away, Delapo.
Tiger Sports.
What's good, Hickory Creek? I am Delapo, and this is Tiger Sports. Let's start things off with the Athlete of the Week. The Athlete of the Week for this week is Nikita! Nikita is a member of the Fitness Room Intramural and is always a hard worker and has a positive attitude. Congratulations, Nikita. Last Tuesday, the 6th grade girls basketball team went away to Bentley Elementary. The A team won 26-10, and the B team suffered their first loss of the season. The girls battled through some very challenging circumstances and almost pulled off the win late in the game. The 7th grade girls basketball team could not be stopped and remained undefeated with a record of 12 wins to 0 losses after their Tuesday night win 38-19 against Martino. On Wednesday, the 6th grade girls basketball team also took on Lamont, and both teams went home victorious. The A team won 46-6, while the B team bounced back and won 38-10. As always, Tiger TV was there to livestream. Shout out to all of our awesome live streamers this week. Check out this clip from Wednesday night's game. 7th grade girls basketball earned another easy win against Lamont Old Quarry with a final score of 46-24. And 8th grade kept the wins rolling, beating Old Quarry Lamont 42-20. Last Thursday, the 6th grade girls team wrapped up a successful week with 2 more wins against Hilda Walker. The A team won 31-13 due to great defense and passing from all players. The B team won 27-5 against Hilda Walker. Both teams have a record of 12 wins and only 1 loss as they enter the last 2 weeks of the season. 7th grade girls basketball took on crosstown rivals Summit Hill Thursday night at home, and secured yet another win of 33-13. Check out this clip of Haven draining a 3. Nice work. 8th grade also took the victory over Summit Hill with a final score of 41-15. The Lady Tiger Hoops are entering the last 2 weeks of the regular season. Come out and cheer them on this week. We also have an interview. Last week, Jacob talked to some 8th grade players before the Pink Out game. Let's take a look.
Hello, my name is Jacob, and I am here at the South Gym right now. We are with the 8th grade girl basketball team with
Naomi, Kylie.
All right, question 1. How do you feel about the game so far?
We are very happy about our undefeated record, and we hope to continue that until playoffs.
We want to win our regional, and then we want to go to sectionals and, of course, hopefully state.
All right, moving on. All right, can you tell us our names?
I'm Sydney. And I'm Nora.
All right, here is the second question. Tell us how you prepare for the game.
So first we make sure or check out and see if anyone needs their hair done. So then we do their hair.
And then we get our uniforms on.
And then we go back out and finish watching 7th grade and get our hype up playlist ready.
And then we shoot a few baskets and stretch before the game starts.
And then we just huddle up and get hyped.
Get hyped!
Well, there you have it. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Jacob. Boys basketball have been working very hard in practices these past few weeks. The 6th grade boys basketball team will play their first games in the Joliet West Middle School tournament on Friday, November 3rd, and Saturday, November 4th. Wish them luck. Registration is now open for the 2023-24 wrestling season. Come join one of the fastest growing sports. We will provide instruction and technique to all wrestlers so that they can be successful on and off the mat and get prepared for high school wrestling.
Wrestling is a sport that promotes hard work, sacrifice, determination, and integrity. The Hickory Creek Wrestling Team is a no-cut sport that is available to all students in 6th through 8th grades. Registration is limited to the first 60 students. The IESA student runs from just after Thanksgiving through late February/early March, with the conclusion of the individual state tournament. Practices will run from Monday to Friday, with some optional Saturdays when needed. Come see what all the talk has been about wrestling. Talk to a wrestler from HCMS last year or the freshman at Lincoln Way East.
New this year, our Spirit Week store is open early because you have the ability of purchasing your own wrestling singlet. If you wish to have your own, there is a quick turnaround for this in order to receive them by the first meet. First ordering ends November 3rd. Well, that is it for Tiger Sports this week. I'm the Lapo, and back to you guys.
Tiger Sports.
Thank you so much for that, Delapo. That was great. Now it's time for upcoming events and announcements.
Let's kick off the segment with some library news.
There will be no weekly worm this week because of the book fair.
Oh yeah, the book fair! I'm so excited.
We have a book fair that starts today and will last until November 3rd. If you are looking for any books to read, there will be a lot of great choices. Remember to bring in money.
Library Litwits had their first spooky meeting on Friday and had a great discussion about their spooky books.
Tune in next time for their next book discussion. The next book discussion will be November 17th, and they have a special guest, Stella.
Oh, and that's why all the books that we're going to be discussing are themed around turtles.
Sounds like fun. Be sure to stop by the library so you can get one of the books so that you will be ready to participate in the next Library Litwits.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for, we shall reveal the names of the stuffies.
For the 6th grade dragon, our third place runner-up is Mr. Burns by Nolan from Miss Cumbie's ELA class. Our 2nd place runner-up is Sir Squish by Anthony, also from Miss Cumbie's ELA class. Our 1st place runner-up is Puff by Michaela from Miss Grady's ELA class. And the winner that Miss Testerman chose was Sundew from Miley K from Miss Cumbie's ELA class.
For the 7th grade Three-Headed Dog, our 3rd place runner-up is Billy Bob Joe by Michael from Mrs. Diokis' class. Our 2nd place runner-up is Triple Trouble by Dana from Mrs. Martin's ELA class. Our 1st place runner-up is Sir Charles Fluffington III by Noah from Mrs. Fletcher's ELA class. And the winner and the new official name is Thrace. The name was submitted by Jimmy from Mrs. Garrett's ELA class.
And finally, the names for the 8th grade Scythe. Our 3rd place runner-up was Emolicious by an anonymous person. Our 2nd place runner-up is Hollow by Patrick from Miss Wilson's ELA class. Our 3rd place runner-up is Grimace, and so many people suggested the name that Miss Tesserman decided not to give credit to just one person. And the winner is Glean by Lucy and Holly from Miss Wilson's ELA class.
Penny Wars has been so much fun. How much money has your advisory been collecting? You should be saving up because our goal is to beat last year's total of $11,000.
The rest of the weeks are saving weeks, so make sure to bring in a lot of money so we can meet our goal to help our veterans.
How exciting!
Speaking of veterans, if you know a veteran that you would like to invite to our Veterans Day Assembly, please fill out the form on your Tiger Time advisory page.
This week's hot lunch will be Aurelio's cheese pizza slice, Zarlango's strawberry Italian ice, and a bottle of water.
How appealing!
Tomorrow is not only our assembly with Mr. Talley, it is also a school improvement day. And you know what that means?
An early release!
That's right. It will be so nice to be done with school by 10:45.
Our members of the drama club will be attending the IESA state contest this Friday. We wish you all the best of luck, and I'm sure your hard work will pay off. Blow those judges away.
Hola! Mrs. Freiberg is delighted to share that the Spanish Club has reached maximum capacity, with enthusiastic members ready to dive into the world of Spanish culture. Thank you to all who expressed their interest in joining. Our first meeting is scheduled for November 9th from 2:20 to 3:20 p.m. Student Council is hosting our first theme Thursday.
Really?
Yeah!
So what will be our theme?
The first theme Thursday will be Twin Day.
Sounds like fun. Just dress like a friend. Our NJHS Our NJHS officers have a meeting this Friday as well. Thank you for all of those students who are in NJHS.
Monday, November 6th will be an informational meeting for mathletes. If you are interested in joining, come to the meeting and we will tell you all about it.
If anyone is interested in learning or participating in Dungeons & Dragons Club, the informational meeting will be next Friday, November 3rd, right after school until 2:45. This will take place in Nemeth's room. Please reach out to her through Teams if you have any questions.
And last but certainly not least, it's time to end our show with this week's character focus quote, themed around this month's theme, critical thinking.
Albert Einstein once stated that the important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing.
That's right. Be curious and don't stop questioning things. Well, that's what's happening at the Creek this week. See you next week. Have a great Monday and an awesome week, Tigers.
Have a good one.